Welcome to historic Lober House and Lober Square, the centrepiece of our Castle Hill site. 117 acres that now contains 5 residential care homes and 5 retirement villages. Lober House, built in 1926, was originally called El Watan, an Arabic word meaning a place of living. It was built by craftsmen and designed by architect J.B. Waterhouse as the family home for Mr. and Mrs. Robert Dixon. At the time, there was only one other home in sight, and it symbolised Robert Dixon's fondness for the genteel life in the country. The home was built in an era when fine craftsmanship and quality materials were used for luxury homes, hence the extensive use of walnut throughout. The western wing, seen here on our left, housed the servants' quarters. Down below in the basement, where the wine cellar was located, today you'll find the Evoke Radio Studio, Anglicare's very own radio station, serving our residential care homes. At the top of the screen, you can see the Tower House, with its round tower modelled on an English building, one of many outbuildings on the farm. This elaborate building was built simply to house a huge water tank that acted as a reserve because the mains water supply was unreliable back in 1926. A diesel generator for the electricity was housed in the adjoining building. The rear balcony gave the family extensive views of the farm and the surrounding uninhabited green hills of Castle Hill, of pasture and trees. In 1958, the property was sold to Anglican retirement villages, and the wife of the Archbishop of Sydney, Reverend Moll, saw its potential as a home for retired Anglican ministers, and, as they say, the rest is history. In more recent years, Lober House was extensively restored, and ARV, now known of course as Anglicare, won an award for its restoration. Today, the home is used regularly by residents of the site's 5 retirement villages. The area immediately behind the home has been transformed into Lober Square, a popular meeting place, bordered by Will's Cafe on our right, for use by residents, and the stylish new St James Chapel and Dover Hall. St James Chapel is home to a weekly church service and open for prayer daily, and many functions and groups are held weekly in Dover Hall. On the right of Lober House is the extensively equipped health centre, featuring a heated pool, a gym, exercise classes and health support services. Lober House is in turn surrounded by retirement living apartments on the left and right, and more broadly by 5 residential care homes: Warina, Farrar Brown Court, Brian King Gardens, the Donald Coburn Centre and Donington Court. That's an insight into Lober House, Lober Square and St James Chapel, some of the most prominent features of Anglicare's Castle Hill property.